Imagine this. You are in a forest and you went camping with your family to have a good time. The atmosphere is very beautiful. You are at one with nature. Everything is very beautiful. You ate your meals and lit a campfire, but your night, which is going so well, will be ruined in a bit. Secretly, a snake comes and bites you. This would be very dangerous and fatal, wouldn't it? But wait, you survived this bite because you have an immunity against snakes. Yes, you didn't hear it wrong. You have an immunity to snakes. The name of this friend of ours whose mental health is bad is Tim Friede. He had himself bitten by snakes exactly 200 times, and not just normal snakes. The most dangerous, most fatal snakes, Black Mamba, Taipan, and other species that are venomous from many parts of the world. Isn't it interesting? Even hearing about these creatures makes one's hair stand on end. This man used to let them bite him on purpose every day. I can almost hear you saying, why did he do this? When he is asked this question, it is said he does it for humanity and science. His main goal is to produce a universal antivenom. Do you think this could be possible? Let's look at this a bit closely. 150,000 people lose their lives being bitten by these snakes every year. Some are trying to cope with disabilities that continue throughout their lives. So how do we produce these antivenoms? We can say it's like milking a cow. Actually, they make them milk the snakes in a laboratory environment. And this profession is among the most dangerous professions. The slightest mistake can cost a life. The venom taken from snakes is given to horses in small doses, and the horses' immune systems produce an antibody against these. Afterwards, the blood taken from the horses is separated in a laboratory environment. Actually, this is very dangerous because there is a possibility of it not working and it causes serious allergic reactions. I can almost hear you saying, why are we still using this in the 21st century? Unfortunately, we don't know that either. Coming to the truth of the matter, our friend Tim removes these two intermediaries and puts himself in the middle of the work and produces an antivenom against the world's deadliest animals. However, this journey was never as easy as it seemed. Tim's story actually started at very young ages. Growing up in the state of Wisconsin, this crazy friend's curiosity for snakes was evident. Even when he was little, as our curious friend grew up, he became interested in the world's most dangerous snakes and started collecting them. Literally, he would hide and feed these snakes in his home, garages, and cabinets. And one day, this crazy idea came to his mind. First of all, he started giving himself the venom with very small doses. Day by day, he decided to increase these doses. When it reached the final stage, he decided to have himself bitten directly. Now, you are saying, did this man never experience any trouble? Actually, the truth is not like that. In 2001, Tim almost lost his life. One day, an Egyptian cobra bit Tim with a sudden movement. His body could actually tolerate this bite, but when another cobra bit 2 hours later, he describes those moments like this. Literally, my heart stopped. I died. I had made a big mistake. He stayed in a coma for 4 days. Doctors were saying there was no possibility of him returning to life, and Tim survives this coma. When he came out, he thought for a long time, either this work was going to end today or I was going to win this completely. And he did. So he continued this for 18 years. He took thousands of bites and continued his life. When we come to the years of 2017, Jacob Glenville saw this crazy friend in the newspapers and was surprised by this situation and understood it was real. At that moment, he thought this could be a really big step for mankind. He directly called Tim, and the answer Tim gave was, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Finally, you called. Tim donated his blood directly without any hesitation. Jacob and his team directly started the analysis. The antibodies coming out of his blood were immune to 19 snake species. He had an incredible advantage against the world's most dangerous creatures. Assuming dozens of people died over the years, this is really a very big step, especially in African regions. About 400 people lose their lives every day. Those who go to school barefoot, agricultural workers. Actually, we can say this is really an important problem. At this point, what Tim and Jacob want is to present this to these poor families with a means that is not expensive at all, just this much. It's really surprising, isn't it? You be you, never let snakes bite you. Take care of yourselves. Please subscribe. If you liked it, like the video.